In this video, I'm going to show you how to add an app to base build. If you're not already familiar with base build, it's how you get featured on the base app, it's how you win builder rewards, it's how you unlock insights on the apps that you're building on base. When you sign into your dashboard, you're going to see all the apps that you've already published, all the mini apps that you've already published on base. And so first, you'll see the apps that I was just showing. These are all the mini apps that I've already published on base. And if I want to import a new one, let's try importing this app. We'll see that right now I'm missing the base builder section of my manifest. This is already a valid mini app. We can test if it's a valid mini app by going over Farcaster instead of the developer tools. And when I click open it as a mini app, I can see that it works as a mini app. If I go into the embed tool and I paste the link, I can see that it's got a valid embed with all green check marks across the board. And then finally, when I go to the manifest tab and I delete some of the stuff, we can see that it is associated with my account and I've got green check marks across the board. If I go into developers, my mini app is listed right here as mini app benefits. And so it is a valid mini app. The only problem is I can't add it into my base builder dashboard yet. The only thing I need to do is just one step. I just copy this base builder info that base.dev gives me. I built this with vibe code, so I'm going to go back to my vibe coding tool of v0. And then inside of my well-known farcast.json file, I just need to add on one little line, just this little bit of code, copy it, paste it, save it. It's failing to save the changes. So I'm on V17. I'm going to jump out of this project and jump back in just to figure out what's going on. Go back into the project. Looks like it was already saved. Let me try removing the quotes. For some reason, it's failing to save the changes. I'm going to do a hard refresh here. What are we seeing over here? All right, let's try it again. Paste in info. It's saying failed to save changes. All right, let's try saving this. So we're getting failed to save changes now. Let's tell it update the, instead of us trying to manually write the changes in the code, let's click reset here. And now let's say, please add the following to the .well known /farcaster.json. Let's tell it to just add that code in and see if it can figure out the rest. So the LLM starts writing. Looks like it finished. We go back into the code just to verify, and I can see that this code was now added. Let's try publishing the changes. Publish it. And after that, we should be able to then get analytics inside of base build. Again, what I'm trying to do is I should be able to take this URL, put it inside of base build, and this should work, but right now our manifest is missing the base builder section. So the only thing that we need to do is go inside of our well-known Farcaster JSON route and then add in this base builder section and include any address that we want to have analytics access. So unlike in Farcaster, the only person that can access the analytics is the dev. So there's one dev, and that dev has access to all the analytics. But on base, this is an array of addresses. And so if we want to give someone else access to view the analytics, we can just add another address into this array. And anybody that has their address inside of this array can come into base.dev, they can import the app, and you can just see I've just successfully added the mini app. So grow your mini apps with analytics, receive rewards through programs like On-Chain Summer. Looks like we need to register it now, and then more features and rewards coming soon. So once you register for base build, you can then go into On-Chain Summer Rewards, apply your project, and start earning funds from now until September 2nd. September is next week, so make sure you do this before next week comes. That way you can start earning the rewards. And once you do, you're going to get all these analytics. If you already have a mini app, it's that easy to make the change. All that I had to do was add on one single object into my route.ts instead of farcaster.json. And if you need to figure out how to spin up a mini app from scratch, it's very simple. I didn't write any of this code. It was all vibe coded. And all that I did was I followed the base docs for how to create a manifest. And then I took an existing little web app that I had built. This I vibe coded from scratch. The steps that I went through is I vibe coded with my prompt. I wanted to build this simple page. Then I turned it into a mini app following the docs inside of the existing app section. And once I added the mini app capabilities, all that I needed to do was add in that one line for base builder. And with that, I can now see all the data from my mini app. If I share it as a mini app on Farcaster, let's give that a demo. If I cast this, it is a mini app. And then I can open up the mini app. And then I see my mini app. And every time someone opens it, it is going to be tracked inside of base analytics as well as inside of Farcaster analytics. Base analytics are mostly for the base app, so you might find that some of the traffic that comes through Farcaster is not getting registered, but it might also get registered in the other section. So that is how you update an existing mini app to make it a mini app that works inside of base build, so that way you can earn rewards, track your analytics, and get featured inside of the base app. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below.